You know what's funny? Millions of people are doing the same thing right now. They're buying gym memberships they won't use. They're downloading productivity apps. They're posting New Year, New Me posts. And I'm going to tell you exactly why 92% of them will give up by February. Not because of a lack of willpower. They're playing the wrong game. And once you hear this, it'll stick in your mind. If you liked the video and subscribed, let the race begin. Part 1. Your brain wants you to fail. Honestly, it's not trying to be malicious. Your brain evolved for one job: to survive until tomorrow. That's all. Achieve your dreams. Just don't die. That's why your brain has become obsessed with one thing: energy conservation. Every calorie counts. Every movement counts. Stay calm. Stay safe. Want to go to the gym? Your brain is screaming, why burn calories we might need? We can survive for 3 months with those fats. But hunters don't hunt couches. Do you want to write a book? Your brain whispers, TikTok. Watch it for 5 minutes. Relax. Instant dopamine. Free. Right there. This isn't laziness. This is your brain doing what it needs to do. But here's the dark side. If you rely on willpower, your brain will lose this battle. Because willpower isn't a superpower. It's a battery. Every decision depletes it. Work, choices, effort. It ends at 11 p.m. And when the battery runs out, your brain goes back to autopilot. And autopilot always chooses the easiest way. So, easy dopamine. Chapter 2. The votes you unconsciously cast determine your life. But most people don't know what that is. Let me explain. Most people first try to change their behavior. I'm going to run every day. Wrong order. Your brain actually works the opposite way. And when I realized that, everything changed. Your brain is like a detective. It doesn't care what you say you are. It watches what you do. Did you do something once? The brain thinks it's random. Did you do it twice? The brain starts to notice. Did you do it 3 times? That's when the magic happens. The brain says, wait, this is actually our true identity. Every action is a vote on who you are. Reading a page today equals voting I am a reader. Skipping a workout equals voting I am a give-up person. You're not just forming habits. You're forming your identity. And here's the crazy part. When you repeat something, your brain doesn't just remember it. Your brain is physically restructuring itself. New connections are forming. Weak connections disappear. Your brain is literally reshaping itself according to the things you repeat. There was a study with London taxi drivers where my uncle worked. For years, they memorized every street. Of course, my uncle isn't a taxi driver. And do you know what happened? Their brains grew. The GPS part of their brains grew. Their brains physically changed because of the actions they took. But when you constantly tell yourself, I'm not a morning person, you're voting against your brain being restructured for mornings. But when you get up early, even just once, you're voting for a new identity. And your brain, it listens. That's why it's hard for long-standing bad habits to disappear suddenly. A guy smoked on the roof for 3 years. Of course you can't quit smoking suddenly. Why are you smoking on the roof? Chapter 3. Stop fighting. Start designing. This is the part that really saves people. Okay, you understand your brain now. It's not lazy. Small votes are accumulating, but there's still a problem. Your environment is your enemy. You decide to eat healthier. You're motivated. You're ready. But you have cookies on your kitchen counter. You have soda in your fridge. Your friends are inviting you out for burgers. Suddenly, a healthy choice requires willpower. A bad choice? That's always there. It requires no effort. Here's what I've realized. Stop relying on willpower. Design your environment so that the right choice is the easiest choice. Again, a study my uncle was involved in showed something incredible. They moved the fruit bowls from the back of the cafeteria to the front. The same fruit, the same people. Everything was the same. Fruit consumption increased by 70%. People trust what they see. That's why babies and children do what they see. No need for motivational speeches. No need for willpower. It's all about visibility. Put your running shoes next to your bed tonight. Tomorrow morning, running will be the easiest option. Delete the apps on your phone. Suddenly, not scrolling becomes the easy choice. Your brain, like water flowing downhill, flows towards what's easy. Stop swimming against the current with willpower. Become an architect. Design the path of the water. Because willpower isn't a superpower. The environment is a superpower. Every vote means you're one step closer to a superpower. Chapter 4. One system, not 100 goals. And here's what nobody tells you. Most people chase goals. I need to gain weight. You're too thin. Write a book. Start the business you want. Be consistent. And when they reach their goals, they stop. They feel nothing because the race is over. But here's the problem. Your identity doesn't have a finish line. So instead of I'm going to lose 20 kilos, the real system is I am someone who moves their body. Instead of I'm going to read 50 books, it's I am someone who reads books. I want to run. I am someone who runs. One ends. The other defines who you are because you're living a system. You can't stay with one goal. You no longer trust motivation. Motivation evaporates. It's an emotion. Emotions change. But identity? Identity is permanent. Saying I'm a reader doesn't require motivation. It simply states who you are. But saying it isn't enough. You have to get off your butt and take action. The problem isn't you. Listen, maybe until now, you thought the problem was discipline. Maybe you called yourself lazy. Maybe you felt broken. But what if I told you this? The problem was never you. The problem problem was that you weren't designing your brain instead of fighting it. Your brain isn't your enemy. It's your greatest weapon. It's just playing a game it was created to win, but you gave it the wrong rulebook. Here's what you need to do. Stop fighting yourself. Start designing your world. Cast just one vote for the person you want to be. Just one. Make the easiest choice the right one. And then let your brain do exactly what it was created to do. Adapt. Reprogram. Do it because your brain isn't broken. It just needed the right game. Now go and play and win.